Yes, welcome to Real Talk with Ghost and Big G. I am your host, Ghost.
I'm Big G.
Episode 144.
Episode 144, Obama style.
I don't get it.
44th president.
Oh, okay. He's not the 144th president.
Yeah, good point. Right.
Yeah. Didn't actually make sense, but What's going on, folks? Got another episode for you guys this week. Got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Super Bowl's around the corner.
Super Bowl is around the corner. Make your predictions. What are your predictions? Let's do it. Let's get it out right off the bat.
Okay.
What do you say? What say you?
History says that Tom Brady should win this game.
Why?
He's a GOAT.
Okay.
Some people say he's the GOAT. He's a GOAT. How fitting is it? He leaves New England after all these years. It's the Super Bowl in his first year with a new team, and he wins it. No, it's like a storybook. It's like a storybook.
True. Good narrative.
Yeah, it's a great narrative. How can when history 20 years from now, 30 years from now, they're going to talk about how he's on the same team. He left that team. He won a Super Bowl in his first year.
Validation of him being a GOAT. He's not actually a GOAT, though. He's a human. I wish people would really stop saying that he's a GOAT. He's not a GOAT. He's a human being.
Yeah. But for the record, I'm going with the Chiefs.
After all that, you said the Chiefs?
Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs.
I don't like Tom Brady because he always has that smug look on his face, and he's just I don't like him. He's good. He's good. I just don't like the smugness of him. But if he wins, that shows you wasn't, in my opinion, wasn't just Belichick.
Yeah, it
was him. Granted, he did go to a team with a lot of weapons.
Because
not like he went to the Jets or the Jaguars and did this.
Well, a lot of weapons came in after he got there, though. Also,
that's a good point.
Yeah, that's a good point. Also, if they win, it's not going to be because of him. It's going to be because of the defense.
And they're playing at home field.
Yeah,
that's
the first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, add that to the storybook. That's right. I forgot about that. First time ever.
Yeah, he's playing at home field, so he should win. But I am pulling for my homeboy. That's why I'm
homeboy.
That's what I want. That's who I want to win. I just don't like Tom. He's good. I respect him. Don't want to see him win though.
Okay.
No, I'm going pulling for the Chiefs. Go Chiefs.
Yeah, we're on the same page then.
Yeah. So this week, I want to talk to you. It's kind of serious, but not serious. About gambling addiction. I had a friend. Is that not really a friend? Oh, what do you call a person who? What do you call a person who you may hang with, but you don't go to dinner? I've never been, and never will go to his house.
Okay.
I know him through work.
Do you have his phone number?
I do have his phone number.
Yeah, he's a friend then.
He's not a friend. I wouldn't consider him as a friend. I know what he is. He's an associate. How's that?
Yeah, associate of what?
He's an associate of mine.
Yeah, I mean, she's your friend.
He's not a friend because I told you, don't most of your friends you've gone to their house and had a meal with?
Yeah, most of my friends have their phone number in my phone.
Okay, I'm sure you have the Cablevision's phone number in your phone too. Doesn't mean that you're friends with them, right? What is that? That doesn't mean anything.
No, but that's different. That's a different contact. If this is not a work, that's like a work contact. You know what I'm saying?
He is a work. He's someone I know from work, but I don't hang. I go to lunch with him maybe during work in a group setting. I don't know his wife's name. Don't know his kids' names. I know he has kids. I know he has a wife.
Okay.
Is he a friend?
How long have you known him?
About 6-7 years.
6-7 years.
Yeah.
He's a friend then.
Okay. You call him what you want. This guy's not my friend. The guy.
Careful what you say about your friend.
That's true. Also, he's a guy's going through it. He's having got a little bit of gambling problem. Let's call it what it is. So I want to
serious.
It is serious. It is serious. So I want to kind of talk about that. Maybe we, could be others out there, and I'm just kind of curious of what the listeners think. What are some of the things you can do because I always feel anyone at any point could get to that point when it comes to gambling. So it is something serious. But so I want to talk about that. But we got the weekly rant, folks, for new listeners and old listeners. Shout out to you guys. Weekly Rant is something me and Big G do. We're actual real brothers.
Right.
And we discuss something that has happened to us during the week, and we like to get it off our chest. And we see how the situation wasn't handled correctly, and we ask the listening audience for their opinion.
Right.
That's the goal of the rant. Makes you feel good after you get it off your chest. So you went last week, right?
I went first last week.
You went first last week, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go first this week.
Okay.
All right. So here
What's
in New
your
York,
name? What's your name?
They call me Ghost.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
We're coming off here in New York off a nor'easter.
Yes.
Right. A lot of snow. I haven't touched a shovel in about two years.
Yeah, because we've been lucky, right? Yeah.
Yeah. We've been lucky. So we got hit with it good.
Yeah.
I'm talking about snow was up to my knees.
That's some deep snow.
Yeah, deep snow.
Stay home.
It is, right? Now, I like to consider myself, a highly intelligent person.
Okay.
It's my humble opinion. My question to you is when it starts snowing,
right?
When do you go out there and start shoveling?
Usually I go out when it stops snowing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to go out go out a little, like an hour into it, and then again 4 hours later.
Right.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't do that either. But I saw a lot of my neighbors going out there shoveling throughout the time, and I'm looking out the windows like look at these unintelligent people.
They're shoveling too early. You said
just creating more work. Wait for the snow to stop. Right now, I'm not gonna lie. I did not believe it was going to be that much snow.
Yeah, I didn't either. Right.
So I waited.
Okay.
And waited. And waited. And that snow piled up very, very high.
Yes.
Right. To the point now, Big G, I can't go out there and shovel it. I'm not doing it.
Now it's too much snow now.
It's too much snow. I'm not
overwhelming.
Overwhelmed me with snow. Right. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. I have no plans on leaving the house anytime soon.
True.
It's pandemic.
Okay.
Don't really need to get out. So I like to utilize Earth's natural resources.
Okay.
Well, not really the Earth's resource. I like to use the sun.
Sunlight, right. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Get that good melt. You get out there about a good midday on your lunch break.
Right.
Let that sun beam heavy on that snow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the work for you, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Of course.
Get yourself a good melt.
And it rained a little bit also. Take some of that snow out.
And it rained for some. Now the problem is, and here's my rant. I couldn't move my cars. I was dug in. The stupid plows come by. They buried you in. Plowed you in. I'm not moving for days. It is what it is, right? So I finally got out there after the good melt.
Okay.
Did just enough to get the car out.
Right.
I didn't dig it. I just dug out the front left side.
Just get the wheel out.
Just to
turn that wheel.
Just enough to turn that wheel.
Right.
To get out. So I would have to get out, go forward, and kind of back up to get out. Right.
Okay.
Now there's still a mound. So when I'm going to the grocery store. So when I come back, I have to wiggle my way back into it.
Okay.
That's how much I just did the bare minimum of digging out. Now here's the problem. And I know we've talked about public parking in the past.
Yes.
Be a little hypocritical. Hypocritical. So I leave, I get out. Now for me to get back in, I would have to, like I say, back up and kind of wiggle back into the spot. I see a spot on the other side of the street.
Right.
That's already dug out.
Okay.
And it's not directly in front of my neighbor's house.
Who dug it out? Was it you?
No, I did not.
Oh, you left that part out.
I didn't dig that. Wow. I'm not. Why would I dig out the other side of the street? It has nothing to do with my property.
Nothing to do with your property. Rest. Keep going.
All right. So
nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with it. Is it on a public street?
Yeah.
Keyword's public. Mm-hmm. I see a spot on the other side of the street.
Right.
I parked there.
No, okay. That's not right.
I parked. I said it wasn't in front of someone's house. It was like the way the spot was in between houses.
In between houses, right.
Right. So I parked there. Mm-hmm. Maybe about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I get a knock on the door. Knock on my front door.
All right, here we go. Here comes the smoke. Here it comes. I knew it.
I get a knock on the door. Neighbor comes to the door. He said, "Hey, he said, do you mind if your car is parked?
Yeah.
In my spot on the street. All right."
Yeah.
I said, "What'd you say?" He said, "Your car is parked in my spot on the street." I said,
"Street."
I said, "What's the key word in that sentence?" What is the key word in that sentence? The street, not his driveway. We're not talking about his driveway. We were talking about the street, public street.
Yeah.
I said in the street, right? He said, yeah. I said, look, there's 3 options we can do here. That's
3.
what I told him. Yes, there's 3 options.
Okay.
I said, 1, he can take his car and park in my spot, right? He can go wiggle,
right,
back into and park in front of my spot. That's option 1.
Okay.
Option 2, he can wait for another good melt. That's option 2.
Right.
Wait for a good melt.
Okay.
In option 3, he can go take his ass back in his house.
Okay.
Before I stomp your mouth.
Stomp your mouth. I like that.
That's the 3 options he has.
Okay.
What's the problem? He's going to tell me I got to move my car to park on another side of the street.
Wait, but did he dig that spot out?
That's not my.
It sounds like he did.
Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. More importantly, who cares? I don't care who dig the spot out. It's a public street.
Yeah, if my car,
don't dig it out for someone else. I mean, you don't dig out and say, okay, no one can park here now because I dug it out.
Listen, I park my car in front of my house every day, right? Now it is directly in front of my house.
That's a good point.
So when it snowed, my car got snowed in, right? I had to dig it out. Now when I made that spot, that now became my parking spot in the snow.
Says who?
It says me and my shovel.
No law.
Shovel that thing out.
It's no law, bro. It's no law. There's no law saying that this is a public street.
You mean to tell me if I dig out, take like 35, 40 minutes to dig my car out on the street, get my car out, go to work, and I come home and see someone else in that spot, you think that car's not getting keyed?
No, listen, lose. What's the saying? Lose your feet. Lose your feet.
Move your feet. Move your feet. Lose your feet.
There you go. Same concept. That's the same concept. He ain't gonna tell me can I move the park and the spot on the street, not his driveway.
But listen, I didn't create the seat though. You know, I didn't build that seat. The seat was there for me to just sit down. That's a different story. I built that parking spot by shoveling out the snow. Yeah, I think you're wrong. So what do you do?
You know what I did? I don't know. I don't know if you saw that. You know, that crazy shooting that happened in Pennsylvania over the snow.
You told me about it. I still can't see that video. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Horrible.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to see it. Right.
Yeah, very brutal. It's a guys basically shot and killed his neighbors over the snow. Over snow.
That is sick.
Right. So I'm thinking about this. You know, I don't need no small. The worst thing to do is get into it with your neighbors because you got to live next to them.
You got to live next to them. Right.
You got to live with them. So I gave him the 3 choices.
Right.
But I walked it back. You know, yeah. I moved it and wiggled my car back into my spot.
That was the right thing to do.
Yeah, but if he wasn't a neighbor, I would have slammed the door in his face like George Jefferson.
Oh, George is master of that, right?
Yeah, right in the mid sentence.
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me. You can't tell people what to do when this deals with the public street. You can't. You don't own it. That's why you have driveways. But unfortunately, what people like to do, like yourself, is park in your driveway and park in the street. And count the street as part of your parking spot. That's how it works, man.
When I bought the house, that was part of the deal. That spot came with the house.
Not how it works, man. Not how it works. So,
well, listen, we don't talk about these rants, right? But I'm gonna stay with that same theme because it's first of all, storms is very common to everybody. Everybody knows about this. And I have
depending on the part of the country you live. Some people have never seen snow.
Yeah, you know what? Good point. That's true.
Great point.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But New Yorkers,
and
East Coast, let's say, we know about snow. Boston, okay.
Terrible accent.
I tried to do the Boston accent.
Yeah,
there.
my car.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Boston.
But listen to this now, because this pissed me. This is Big G talking. This pissed me off the other day. Here it is. We have a snowstorm, right? So I at work, I get my house shoveled out. Shovel myself out first. Then I go to work usually. Right? So I get myself together. We do like a late start, let's say.
Okay.
So I get to the job, right? And my store is buried under the snow. So obviously we got to shovel it out, sidewalk,
right,
and make sure people could pass through. The store next to me has a snowblower.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know this guy. I don't know him at all. I don't know him from a hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously he has a snowblower. I could tell the line, the shovel was perfect.
Okay.
Down to the ground,
Mm-hmm.
perfectly even, snowblower style.
Right.
No ice. Right.
No
okay.
ice. Mm-hmm.
So the property line is where the building, my building starts and his building ends. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So do you know he took that snowblower and stopped it right at the line where my building starts?
Okay.
Said, now come on. Now you clearly have a snowblower. We're talking about maybe 15 feet, let's say.
Right.
Let's say 20 feet.
Okay.
So he has to do another 10 feet to go past my my store.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he not use his snowblower to shovel my part also?
Because it's not his property.
But he has a snowblower.
Okay.
He clearly is mowing through the snow because down to the ground is like perfect. That is so disrespectful not to plow that snow. I went over to his store. I couldn't believe it.
Right.
I said, sir, did you plow the sidewalk? Right. I had a smile on my face.
Right.
Because he thought I was like, he said, yeah, thumbs up, good job, right? I said, you piece of shit. I can usually plow my snow, my driveway, also, my sidewalk also. Come on, man. I yelled at the guy. I never yelled at the guy in 20 years, probably.
Right. But you know what? It's so funny you say that. That's the one thing about having a snowblower. And people out there who have snowblowers listening to this podcast. If you have a snowblower, unofficially,
yes,
you are obligated.
Yes, ask my neighbors. Yes.
You are obligated.
Yes.
To do your neighbor's
at least sidewalk.
Just a sidewalk.
Just a sidewalk.
Especially if you know they don't have a snowblower. You're obligated.
You're obligated to do the sidewalk.
If you don't do that, you're a POS. You are. Yes. There's no doubt about it. Yeah. I mean, I understand why he didn't do it. Because, maybe he thought he was taking away fun from you.
No, but listen.
Who knows?
When I say he went down to the line of the property line.
Yeah, to the line.
It was like so obvious that he
went out of his way.
Yeah. I'm not going anything past my property.
Yeah, he's going out of his way.
Yeah. Not to do anything he doesn't have to.
It's very similar to when you're mowing the lawn. Your neighbors have the unofficial line,
right?
And you go out of your way not to go over it. I hear you. It's a reason to be pissed.
I couldn't believe it. You gotta be kidding me. He did all this work, so beautiful work on his property. And he couldn't hit my 10, 15 foot section.
Yeah,
come on,
it's foul, man. Shout out. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, I was pissed.
I would have been pissed too. I would have been.
And listen, let me know. Do I have a right to be pissed? When you be pissed if you get to your job and you see this guy using a snowblower to not do your property?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. Look, hit us up with Ghost and Big G, Instagram and Twitter. Give us your thoughts. Should Big G be pissed about that? Should I, Ghost? Am I wrong for parking in an unofficial spot?
Oh, you definitely
on the street.
You definitely wrong for that. Oh yeah, I'm on his side on this one.
Hit us up with Ghost and Big G, Instagram and Twitter. Give us your thoughts. Also, for you guys, your rants, please hit us up with them. We would love to share them on the podcast for a future episode as well. Yes, a lot of good stuff there. I wanted. Well, you were telling me about it earlier this week. What's with this fight ball?
Fight ball. This is real. This is a serious competition. It's basketball. With, I mean, there's rules, yes.
Okay.
But there's no rules as far as fouls. The way
like jailhouse ball.
Like jailhouse ball. I mean, the way it works is you go for a layup, you get fouled, knocked down. As long as you're making an attempt on the ball, it's not a foul. I can knock you on the ground. You hit the floor. I'm gonna get the ball. I'm gonna go down to the other court. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna try to score a layup or a jump shot. So
to me is if you're not playing with any type of fouls, what is the incentive is just to really beat the guy up,
right
into submission.
It's one-on-one basketball.
Okay,
you gotta be in shape.
Yeah,
just like any other fight, you gotta be in shape. You gotta be athletic. You got to be mentally tough.
Yeah.
You could easily break down.
Yeah. Someone keep fouling you over and over. You get tired.
Conditioning.
Yeah.
These guys are go check it out one day. These guys are fierce, like mental warriors, and they are like. I mean, I wouldn't want to play these guys.
But you know what though? That could be a good breeding training ground for the NBA. Because think about it. If you're growing up as a kid playing in that environment,
right,
and you get to high school, college, everything else, that's going to be nothing. Like you ain't going to have no fear going to the basket as a high school, college, or NBA player, because you've been used to playing these hard foul rules as a kid.
But I thought about that also, right? I thought the same way at first, but then look at it from the flip side. You have to play defense also. So you're fouling like crazy.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be in the game. you're fouling too much. And you're not when you get to real basketball that has rules, you're gonna be out on the bench in 2 seconds.
That's a good point.
Because you're not you can't, I thought
can't play
the same
defense.
way. You can't play defense, right?
Yeah.
Every play is a foul almost. That's what you call it, fight ball.
Yeah. I remember we used to play at Centennial.
Yeah.
And that was of any place, any park we used to play.
Yeah.
That was that.
Yeah.
They were like you never call fouls there.
No, Kozak also. Kozak and Centennial, but Centennial was worse, so yeah.
Yeah, you never could call fouls there. I said it was just rough jailhouse ball. But I'm sure, like I said, I haven't checked it out yet. But I'm sure that you got to be pretty brolic. You ain't gonna be no long, wiry Kevin Durant type.
No,
playing in that type of league.
Right now, you couldn't. Now, if you have a good jump shot, you could do well in this league also because you stay away from contact.
Well, let's say if you have a jump shot like Steph Curry, could he play well in that league?
You could do well, yeah.
Yeah, but you ain't got no screens. You ain't running off no screens. This is just all one-on-one. You get by me, I just throw you to the ground.
Yeah, but you're allowed to bring the ball up without any contest.
Okay,
right. Once you cross that white line, I think they can now hit you. They can D you up harder, let's say.
What is the average age of the people playing? I mean, these got to be young people playing in this.
No, again, one guy was in his like 20 something. Another guy was like 42.
Yeah, he's an idiot. That's an idiot.
He won though. He won.
The 42-year-old won.
42-year-old won. Yes. Yeah.
That's crazy.
He was brolic.
Okay.
He was like a savage out there. He was mentally tough for sure. He got knocked down. And he was like, "Come on, bring it on."
So you gotta have like that UFC mindset,
right?
Mentality. Yeah. I gotta catch that out. Catch that. Is that on what, like ESPN, or is this where can someone find something like this? Well, where can I watch it? How'd you find it?
I saw it on YouTube.
You saw it on YouTube.
Yeah, Fight Ball.
All right. I gotta check it out. I gotta add that to my list there. One thing I want to kind of get your thoughts on this. It's kind of, I'm not saying pisses me off, but it's kind of annoying. You've heard the saying, you do the crime, you do the time, right? You heard that before, right?
Oh, yeah.
Please explain to me why that doesn't matter, or why doesn't that apply to Michael Vick? Michael Vick still, granted, I have a dog, and what he did was wrong. But at the end of the day, at some point, you got to say, okay, the man did his crime.
Yeah.
He did his time. He's did his charity, donations, whatever. And they're still getting on him about having a TV job.
Yeah.
Today, I mean, you got people who've murdered people, who've done far worse.
Okay.
And get a pass to come back and do their job.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I agree with that. I don't think if murderers out there who they may be walk freely and hold a job, but they're not on TV though.
Oh, okay. Well, let me think of. I'm going to think of someone. Well, I'll put it this way: there's been people who've kind of been able to go back into society and work. That's a job.
Okay, that's fair.
So what difference does it make if he's on TV or if he's working behind the camera? Why does that make a difference?
You're almost like you're flaunting you're reminding me constantly of the fact of what you did.
He's not on TV petting the dog.
Yeah, but I still see your face. I know your name, and therefore I know that you are the one who was doing this inhumane thing to dogs.
Right, but okay. So, but if you was on a radio station, would you have a problem with that? Would they have a problem with that? Can't see him, but you can hear him.
Yeah, Craig Carton. That's right. He went to jail for.
Yeah. It was like embezzling or whatever. Right.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
Right. Okay. But if Michael Vick was on the radio, then would that be fine?
Yeah, because you have the option to not listen to him.
Okay, same with the TV. What are you talking about? If he's on TV, you can still turn it off. You can still turn it off.
You want to watch the pregame. You want to watch for other people, not just him.
Oh, come on, man. They gotta get this guy a break, man. I mean, it's been damn near almost 15 years, and they still talking about him and these dogs. I mean, if he was on the show making dog jokes,
okay, so, yeah, that's fair. Right.
If he was there, hey, what's up, my dog? If he was there making sly remarks, fine. But he's not doing anything. Let the man work.
Okay, now you do know what he did, right?
He dog fight. He was like
had a ring of ringleader kind of.
It was a ringleader of dog fighting.
Yeah.
Right. Is that any different than cockfighting?
Yeah, dogs are much more closer to the heart than
that's true.
Roosters and chicken, right?
Right. And I'm not condoning it. I don't want anyone to say, oh, he's I'm not saying that. I'm saying what he did was wrong and he should have been punished.
Yeah.
Right. He should have been punished. But how long is the punishment? That's all I'm saying. How long is the punishment? He got caught. He went to jail.
Right.
Now I can supposed to never work again.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I do see the other side also a little bit too. Just because
here we go.
Just
both
because
sides.
The guy is the dogs out there who died,
right?
They can't come back. So he's getting a second chance, but the dogs are not.
Right. But I'm just saying, what about the people who do 25 years in jail? Right. They do come out. They do, and they have killed someone.
Yeah.
And they do work.
Yeah.
So he's not supposed to work.
Okay. Let me bring it to you this way.
Mm-hmm.
Kodak Black just got pardoned by the President Trump, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The other day there was an FBI raid in Florida. 2 FBI agents were killed. Mm-hmm. So Kodak Black and his lawyer offered to pay for their kids, the fallen cops, kids' tuition, college tuition.
Okay.
They probably declined it.
Who declined it?
I'm not sure about that yet, but they probably will decline that.
Why? Because
we don't want your money. We don't want your money.
That doesn't make any sense. Why they don't have an issue with Kodak Black?
Yeah, but he's a criminal. Carrying guns. They still see him as a criminal. I bet you they take that money. I'm gonna follow that story. Yeah, I don't think it will, because he's doing it as a way of retribution. He's so by him doing these charitable type things, people take charity. Nah, well, maybe Michael Vick needs to do more of that then. But he has. That's my point. He's been doing it. He's been donating. I mean, what is it? I don't understand what more. Okay, this is my question. What more does he have to do? As Tyrese said. What more do you want? What more do you want? What else can you do? Yeah. He said he's sorry. I don't know what else. What else more? If anyone else could tell me what more this man can do, I would love to know, because I don't see what else more he can do. Okay, here's one question for you. We ended on this. Mm-hmm. Do you think Michael Vick should own dogs ever again? And if the answer is no, then you know why people are still mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I do believe he learned his lesson. I agree. Now, culturally or regionally, that was something which probably shouldn't have been done. It was done, right? And I think he learned his lesson. Right. If he never gets another dog again, I wouldn't be mad about that. Wouldn't be mad about that. It's probably still going on, by the way. Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. But if he never owned another dog again, I wouldn't have a problem with if someone said that. But I think he deserves to work. I think he should be able to earn money. He was a football player. He can't play football anymore. So the next usually step is they talk about it. Right. Let that man work, man. Come on, get off his back. Enough is enough. All right. That's just my thoughts. Just don't give him a dog. That's all. So moving on to, I want to get your thoughts on our man Money Mayweather. So he's scheduled to fight not Jake Paul, but Logan Paul, which is the older brother. Mm-hmm. Right? Logan Paul. Yeah. And I think Mayweather and the younger one, the one who knocked out Nate Robinson, knocked him out. Jake Paul. They've been going back and forth. That's right. So Mayweather is kind of calling him out, saying once Jake wins his next fight, he wants to fight him. That's right. And I heard that.
Right. And Jake is saying, why you keep coming at me? Why you want to fight me so bad?
Jake is saying that. Yeah.
Jake is saying that. So it's funny that you would think Jake will want a piece of him, but it's the other way around.
That's right.
And Jake is accusing him of being money hungry.
Money hungry. Must have taxes, he said. Back taxes, he said.
Not paying your taxes, right?
Right. Yeah.
The strategy Money Mayweather's doing. What do you think about this?
Oh man, I think it's brilliant. Brilliant. These two brothers want to get in the boxing game.
Right.
Now, I know Logan Paul, the older brother, he has put some time in. He has done some serious training. But I don't know. He's not a boxer, in my opinion.
Okay.
Not a boxer. So Mayweather sees these two clowns out there making money off of boxing, which in his mind, he feels that boxing is me. I'm the money generator. So if you want to make money in my sport, I'm gonna get some easy money, easy work, as they say, and beat you both. Beat them both.
Right.
I beat you. I beat your brother. Beat you, and I keep getting paid. So it looks like I'm money hungry, but he just trying. I think he's just trying to say, boxing is my sport. You're trying to come into my sport with this gimmick. I'm gonna milk you for everything you got.
Okay, fair assessment. Fair assessment. Here's where you're wrong, and and this is why Mayweather should knock it off. You should not, because I kind of agree with Jake on this. What he's doing is, let's look. You got enough. You got a lot of money.
Yeah,
he has a lot of money, and these YouTube brothers are literally trying to go legit boxing.
They are.
They're trying to go legit, and Mayweather is want to fight them in an exhibition.
Yes.
So what does that mean? That if he loses,
right,
don't count against that 50-0 record.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So if I'm Jake Paul, I'm trying to be legit. I want my fights to count. So fight. So fight me when it counts. Fight him. Don't do no exhibition. Let's have a real fight.
Okay.
I bet you Mayweather won't fight him then. If he fights, think about it, Mayweather ain't gonna fight no more fights under boxing, association. Right. He gonna only do the exhibition. Right, he hurt his record. So what do I get? So what does he get? What does he have to lose? There's nothing to lose.
Right. Yeah.
Right. I wouldn't fight him.
Wait a second. You mean to tell me Floyd Mayweather, even in an exhibition, if he got knocked out by one of these Jake boys, Logan boys,
destroy his legacy.
Destroy his legacy.
Yeah, but it won't
count or not.
It would, but it's not. But if you look at the books, on the history books, it will still say 50-0.
Yeah, but everyone who says that, there'll be a side note. So but he lost the exhibition fight to so and so
after he retired.
Yeah,
I just like saying if Larry Holmes went out right now,
right?
Or Mike Tyson went out and fought in an exhibition fight and lost. You wouldn't count that against Mike. You wouldn't count that against Holyfield.
Well, why do you think Mike and Roy Jones said there'll be no winner in this fight? They announced that before the fight, because they want no one that tarnished their legacy. There'll be no knockouts and no winners. You still bought it. It's actually a good fight, right?
Yeah. So they didn't have any judges scoring the rounds.
That's right.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, but I want to tarnish their legacy.
Right. But it looks ridiculous. Now, Mayweather also said, or I think it was 50.
Right.
Who said that he said he would knock Mayweather out.
50 Cent, right? Yeah.
Say he would knock him out, but he said he's too small.
Right.
But Mayweather said he would fight him. He said it don't matter the weight class. He said he would fight 50, winner take all.
Yeah, I heard him say that.
Yeah. I would like to see that fight.
Yeah.
Who do you think, Big G, would win that fight between 50 and Mayweather?
I'm gonna go with 50. Just because he's too big for him.
No. Do you know what is 50? What is it?
You think he's an entertainer? You think
he's a rapper?
That's you think.
I know he boxed in the past. I know he used to knock people back out on Guy Brewer.
Yeah. He's much more than a rapper. Trust me.
Right. Yeah. Right. He is a rapper. Right.
No, sir.
And Mayweather is a professional boxer for decades.
He's too small though.
It doesn't matter. How many times? Let me ask you this question: How many times you seen these UFC fighters on YouTube?
Yeah.
Knock out the biggest dude in the establishment.
Yeah.
Because they can fight.
You think Floyd Mayweather is a hard hit, like a no one's being hitting hard?
I'm not saying he would win the fight. Well, he hit him hard enough. Let me ask you a question. You're talking like you would beat him. You're twice the size of Mayweather. He would light you up like a Christmas tree.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yes.
No. Guy, he weighs 125 pounds. Come on now.
It doesn't matter. You think you can beat Floyd Mayweather? Is that what you're saying?
As long as I don't get tired, yeah, I know I can beat Floyd.
As long as you get tired. As long as you don't get tired,
yeah.
That's a major thing. Stamina.
I'll probably take. You think Floyd can take a punch? One of my punches?
He's a professional boxer.
Or with those big gloves, maybe he can. Yes. If we put UFC gloves on, he's going down. Trust me.
Stop the cat. Yeah. Stop it. I mean, it's just you ain't beating.
No question about it.
You went from 50 to you. Yeah. One thing you're not even in the conversation. 50, he would light him up like a Christmas tree. He wouldn't know what to do. The guy's been training all his life. The 50's a rapper.
Yeah, true.
When happened. But here's the thing. That fight will never happen. 50 would never put himself in a position to ever look bad. Just like this is the same way you never see him do Ja Rule versus him in the verses.
Yeah, I know.
He ain't gonna do it. I would love to see it though. I'd pay for that.
Too. Yeah,
I would pay for that.
Ja Rule is 50. I think Ja Rule would get him first of all, but yeah.
What in the versus battle?
Yeah.
I said that. I said don't sleep. I said Ja Rule had hits.
Yeah, he did.
Ja Rule had hits, so I said I wouldn't be
mega
surprised.
Hits.
Yeah, he had hits, but him versus Mayweather, I would like to see it. He is much bigger than him, but I think that Mayweather would take him. Yeah, let us know. Let us know your thoughts out there. Who would win in a fight?
Yeah,
winner take all, 50 versus Mayweather. I'm curious to hear what the listeners had, what they think.
Right.
So moving on to the topic of telling you at the top of the show. So, I have a friend, associate. You like to call him a friend. I call him associate.
Okay.
He has a gambling problem. Guy has a gambling problem.
Okay.
And look, you and I, we've everyone, I think most men, women too, I shouldn't even say that. Most people gamble a little bit time to time, whether it's lightly, whether you're playing the lottery,
right,
or in the casinos, or you online. Gambling's out there. Everyone does some sort of gambling.
Right.
When is it when you call it you're addicted? When do you have it? When are you at that point when it's a gambling addiction?
For me, I think it comes down to the dollar amount. If you're betting, I've been betting football for years now, and I bet $5 per week. Let's say that's nothing,
right?
But I've been probably doing it for 4 years now, though. So that's nothing. It's like a couple bucks, $1 here, $2 there. There's nothing crazy.
Now, here's where you're wrong, and this is the reason why I said that. It has nothing to do with the dollar amount, because
I think it does.
I'm going to give you an example.
Okay.
If Charles Barkley, who had gambling addiction, or he had gambling debt, I don't know if it was an addiction. He would owe casinos 30, 40, 30,000, 100,000. People out there, Michael Jordan, big gambler.
Yeah, that's right.
Would lose 50, 100,000 at a clip.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just said the dollar amount, $5 here. So what if it's 100,000?
Well, see, I think if you have a low dollar amount, there's not really addiction. You're just having fun with it. You're not that good at it, let's say.
Okay.
But if you start losing $50,000, $30,000, and owing this person, owing that person, then I think you got a problem.
Oh, so you're saying, so if you let me ask you this. So if you lose, let's say 10 times in a row, $5.
Yeah.
I lose $100,000 each time, 5 times in a row.
Right.
I have an addiction and you don't. We both lost.
Oh no, but my loss is much less than your loss.
But hey, maybe 100,000 is $5 to me, depending on how much I have.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So dollar amount doesn't mean anything. Here's my reason when I say you have a gambling addiction. When it affects your day-to-day life. If it hinders you from doing, I would say the necessities of life.
Right. fulfilling your responsibilities.
fulfilling your responsibilities,
Mm.
then you're addicted. Or if you have the mindset, let me ask you this. This is another test. I'm giving you a test here. You could be a gambling addict, for all I know.
Right.
When you go to, like, we go to the casino.
Yeah.
Right. What is your goal when you go to the casino?
Just to have fun.
Elaborate. What do you mean?
Okay. So let's say if I'm bringing $300 with me to the casino, that $300 is now lost. I'm going in knowing that I'm gonna lose this money.
Okay, that's a good thing.
We'll have a good dinner, we'll have a good time, some laughs, hopefully some music in the background. But now if I win, let's say if I hit for $1,000, that money is going right in my pocket. I'm gonna play the rest of my money out, and then I'm done. I'm walking away after that.
You're disciplined.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's and to me, you said it right from the beginning. Anyone who says they go to the casino and they say this line, "No, you want to go to the casino? I'm gonna go try to win me some money."
I'm feeling lucky. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're going with the intent of winning,
okay,
you got a problem. You got a problem because it's not designed
right
for you to win.
Right.
The odds and the math that they put around roulette, blackjack, odds and stuff like that is designed for you to win. I went into this casino. I saw this lady. She had $700, right? You know how to play. You know roulette, right?
Oh, yeah.
She covered the entire board.
Yeah. I know people do that. Yep.
Do you realize how stupid that is?
On the early spin.
I don't care if the early spin, the late spin. She covered the entire board with chips.
Yep.
How many numbers come out?
Okay.
How many numbers come out?
Only one number comes out.
Exactly. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. She hit. The number hit. Of course it is, because you put money on every number.
Yeah, but now the thing is, let me explain something to you. The thing is this. The amount of chips, she didn't have the same amount of chips on every number, though.
That is true.
Right. So she's playing a certain number. She's playing, let's say she's playing 33.
Yep.
And around playing, like, let's say she's playing 4 numbers. But then also she wants to get some money back each time. So she's playing all the other numbers, 2 tokens here, 2 chips here, 2 just to get something back in case she lose on her main play.
Right. But here's the thing. She covered the board, right? She hit, number hit, because obviously, like I said, it was covered. And she raised her hands. I won, right?
She's like winning it, yeah.
I said, you idiot.
Yeah.
Do you realize the number that you hit was not enough for the amount that you covered for the losses?
That's right, yeah.
Mentality. That's a nut.
Yeah.
That's a nut, right? And I'm looking at it. So the game is rigged. Let's just call it what it is. The game is rigged, right? So you're not gonna win. So for me, we know what gambling is when I go there.
Right.
One, like you said, this is money that's gonna be lost. If I make it, it's extra. That's how I look at it. Whatever I hit, that's extra. Right. My goal is actually, honestly, is to pass the time. I'm there to pass the time. Something to do. Like for me, I'm a poker player.
Yes.
I play table poker. I could sit there, have a drink, sit there for 4 hours on that same whatever $6,500 to buy into the game.
Right.
That's it. I'm passing time. $65, $65 to $100.
He said 65.
Are you crazy?
I'm about to see. That goes back to the dollar amount. See, if you said $65, that means you don't have a problem. Now you say 6,500, you got a gambling problem, my friend.
No, 6,500 is relative to if I'm Jeff Bezos and I got long money like that, $6,500 is nothing.
Yeah.
Also depends on on how much you got. But like I said, I do it to pass the time. And I have a strategy when it comes to gambling. It really depends if I hit early. If I hit early in the amount, so if now
you're playing with their money, right?
Now I'm playing with their money. I put that money right in my pocket. If I start hitting, I put the chips in my pocket. Now I'm playing with the house money.
That's right.
I did that one time. I was in Connecticut, and I was putting the chips in my pocket just to have my own discipline.
Okay.
The worst thing I hate, especially the tables, if you had the looker-ons. You ever get those guys who just stand over your shoulder and comment?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not playing yet. They waiting to play next, you mean? Or
no, some of them just standing there just watching.
Just watching. Okay, got you.
Yeah. Talking over my shoulder. Oh man, okay. I see what you doing.
Yeah.
I see what you do.
You don't like that?
No, hell no, I don't like that. One day I don't know you.
No, first,
Why
no.
you standing over my shoulder, commenting on the game?
No.
Right?
One thing, when you go to casino, we're all one. We out here having fun together. You know what I'm saying? Your money is my money. You know what I'm saying? So if you win, I feel good. Hey, we hit. Hey. Oh, having fun, man. What do you mean?
I disagree. No, put your money on the wood.
No,
to make the bet go good. If you ain't involved, don't be around here. I don't need no energy where you're not involved. You got to have some skin in the game. And you're sitting there commenting, okay, I see what you're doing. I see. And I start putting the chips in my pocket. He was like, yo, what you doing, big man? I said, man, you need to play that. You need to play.
Yeah.
Dude, stop counting my pockets.
Yeah.
Get out my money. I got a disciplined plan. And once that money is gone, I'm done. There's no going to the ATM machine.
Once again, like I said before, you told me to elaborate. When you go to casino, the main goal is to have fun. That's now you're gonna lose some money, or you may win a little bit, but you may lose some too. But the whole fun part is the group of people around you, your company,
the energy, right?
The energy.
I agree. That is
hey.
That does make it fun. I do agree with that. Yeah. But at the same time, you got to know when to say when. To me, it's losing money. That's not fun. Yeah. I've been in situations where I almost flip tables, get so angry, gotta walk away.
You're betting too much.
No, that's not betting too much.
You can flip the table with $5. Come on now.
You realize who you're talking to?
Yeah, you're not flipping tables. You start betting $500, then you can flip some tables if you.
Look, I work too goddamn hard for my money to lose it. So I say you go with a disciplined amount. But in relation to my buddy, I said I think not my buddy, associate.
Right? Yeah.
He has a problem, and he's I knew he didn't straight out tell me, but I saw it. So something wasn't right. I saw the decline. Like, so we would go to lunch and stuff like that, right? Sharp dresser. Yeah. Time starts, weeks go by. His gear really his outfit's usually wearing up to part. It's suits.
Right. It wasn't fresh looking. Like
he's a little like Al Bundy.
Like he just woke up with it.
Yeah. And his lunch choices. Started seeing these are signs. I'm telling you, these are signs. He started, I have nothing wrong with a packed lunch. You bringing lunch from home,
right? Bringing
leftovers and stuff. But he was coming here with peanut and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah,
grown man,
right?
Grown man coming in with peanut and jelly sandwiches.
Okay,
the warning sign in my book. So I was like, he wasn't coming out with us for lunch anymore. The hell's going on, right? Then, I really talked to him, know.
All right, buddy.
Right. Where we had this conversation was at the urinal.
Okay. Hopefully you're looking straight.
Right. He's talking about, he said he's going through some tough times. I said, man, I'm sorry to hear that. He said, he said his wife left him. I said, all right. Wife left him. He went and messed up the money, ruined his marriage. He gambled.
Yeah.
His kids' IRAs.
Issues, right?
All of their savings and stuff like that.
Right.
Gambling. Now, you know what the thing he said he was trying to do?
Right.
This is a telltale sign.
Yeah.
This is what he said he was trying to do. I would never suggest anyone to try this. Trying to win back the money. Can't do it.
Yeah, can't do it.
Can't do it. Won't do it.
Right.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Right.
Yeah.
That's a sign right there. When you say those words in your head, that's a sign you're a gambler, because if you think the next one's going to come in, and then if that doesn't come in, okay, the next one's going to come in.
Right.
That's you got a problem. You need help.
Yeah. And then you're borrowing. That's the thing. When you start borrowing to gamble, that's why I said I don't go to an ATM in a casino, because it's everything in the casinos. You got the air. You remember in the casino, there's no clocks.
Right. Yeah.
There's no windows.
Right. Yeah.
It's designed for you to fail.
Have you seen the fee in those ATM machines?
No, because I've never been there. Of course,
I've used them before. They're like $20, $15 fee.
Yeah, $15 fee to give more money back to you. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
I told you I saw this one. I was in Vegas. Shout out to Fred Fox. This guy was only doing, and he was smart. He was playing the odds. He was playing roulette.
Right.
Black and red.
Black and red.
Right. Black and red. Right. And my friend, the one that was his game. Right. Playing roulette. And I said, I told him it was a word of advice. Always bet on black.
Yeah. Can't go wrong. Right.
Yeah. Right. Well, this guy, he was going in the casino and he was winning because there's 50-50 odds. It has to be red or it has to be black.
That's right.
So he's doing it. I saw someone, I may have said this story before. The casino got that guy drunk. Because you know how hard it is to get a waitress sometimes to come over and bring you a drink?
Yeah. They'll feed him, huh?
Oh, saw him. Yeah. This dude would start betting more aggressively.
Yeah.
Bet more often.
Yep.
And as soon as his stack went down, you ain't never saw that lady come back around.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Got him on camera. Hey, table two. Guys winning too much money. Go take care of them.
Yep.
It's rigged. So you going into that environment trying to win.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna happen, Captain. Ain't gonna happen.
Hopefully your friend get some help, man. That's get his life back in order and get his wife back.
No, that's done. That's done. I think he got. He's on the Match.com crusade.
He's officially off. Then he's officially done. Then
so he's But I said I feel bad for him. But it's like I said, anyone could get to that point. Yeah. I mean, he's not a bad guy. No. He's not a bad guy, but sometimes you get in that hole and you say, look, man, all it takes is that one shot. I'm back where everything is. You start betting more aggressively. It's sad.
Tough. It's tough though.
Yeah. So I mean, if folks out there who have gambling, problems, definitely, get some help. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm saying seriously, get some help because it's a real problem and it's a real disease like any other addiction. Gambling is no different than smoking crack.
That's right.
Same thing. Same feeling.
Hey, keep it under $5, guys.
Keep it under.
That's the best way to avoid from keep becoming a compulsive gambler.
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah, because you feel like you ain't hurting nobody, but like I said, the addiction is no different than crack smoking.
Yeah.
I've never smoked crack, but I'm sure.
I was going to ask you that, right? Yeah.
I'm sure it's the same feeling.
Okay.
Chasing that win, chasing that high.
Right.
So yeah, I just wanted to get your thoughts on that. But you said the money is long as it's a minimum amount.
Yeah.
They don't make a difference. I think that's nonsense.
He's not having fun. He's not having fun at the casino. You gotta go to the casino and have some fun. He's going there trying to win too much money.
Yeah, because he's in the hole.
He didn't have fun.
You're in the hole. Yeah. So go there with the intent. If you do go gamble, know that you are going to lose. Just already put that in your mind. If you could put that in your mind, you'll be better off. That's how.
Well, you ever heard of positive thinking? No, like you go to a place and you thinking I'm going to lose. How fun is that?
You know what? That's a good point. That only applies to everything other than gambling.
Okay, right.
Everything.
Now I got you right.
I'm all for positive reinforcement. Think big.
Yeah.
Think positive.
Positive thoughts, right?
Yeah, blowing on the dice and praying to your God.
Yeah.
Whatever God that you have.
That's right.
It's not designed for you to win. It's not designed. So any parting words you want to say before we get on out of here?
No, I just want everybody out there enjoy the Super Bowl. Hopefully, I'm in a few boxes. Speaking of gambling, I'm in a few boxes. Hopefully, those boxes come in so I can have some more fun. But now everyone's be safe out there. Another storm coming, so get ready. And I got better shovel my sidewalk this time.
I'm going to say in regards to the boxes, I'm just going to ask you.
Yeah.
I don't play the boxes because you know why?
Right.
Because I never the boxes always do someone through someone else.
Yeah.
Someone else. Never the person. So if I get who do I get the money from?
No, you got to play with your friend. You got to play with someone you trust.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Never had an issue. I won plenty of money that way. Never had an issue.
You haven't had an issue. Okay. Yeah, $5, right?
Nah, it's a little bit more for this.
Yeah,
$20 a box.
Yeah, we gotta watch this dude. Yeah. I got the radar on Big G. I got the radar.
Yeah,
good.
Right.
Yeah, but I just want to say before we get on out of here, appreciate you guys for supporting the podcast. 2021, we're still going strong. My ask of everyone who's listening is to share it with someone you know.
Yeah.
I feel this is just my humble opinion. I think we got one of the best podcasts out there that no one knows about.
Yeah. Right.
And no one knows about it. So the more people that know about it, the bigger we can grow.
Tell a friend and tell a friend.
Tell a friend and tell a friend. So yeah, so thank you. We appreciate each and every one of you guys who check in with us each week. And we will continue to keep going.
Peace out.
All right. Take care. See you guys next week.